Okay, after I have presented my research model, this, this is a good idea to discuss how to measure and how to test this model. First of all, there is a lot of video games in the marketplace. One of them is, for example, Black Desert Online. This is a very popular video game in which players perform in a conflict between two countries. They perform collaborative actions to shoot and use limited healing capacities to conquer the opponent country. So we could use this video game to sample a suitable number of managers engaged in video gaming. We can use a technique named partial least squares, which is PLS. This statistical technique allows us to assess the relationships between the variables in a rather complex model. This will shed light on the net effect on one variable over another. And there is also an opportunity to interview engaged managers and non-engaged managers, so we can make a comparison between the gamers and non-gamers to see the differences. And what are the implications for theory development? This paper aims to craft an initial theory on how to deploy critical skills to the workplace through the use of a more hedonic and non-work related tool, which is in clear contrast with the traditional research on how to train managers on more structured and intentional organizational initiatives. Also, this paper aims to to develop the link between personality, the focus, and learning, which is a very novel feature of this presentation. And then the model also wants to investigate the moderating effects of age, gender, and experience. There might be different effects if we interview a younger sample rather than a more senior sample. And also in terms of gender and also in terms of gaming experience. Regarding to the managerial implications, what how can a manager can use this research? A manager can use this research in at least three ways. Uh, Managers can use the results of this model to develop organizational initiatives and policies that promote the use of specific video games as learning tools in the workplace for the new generation of the digital natives. Also, managers more prone to play video games may engage more frequently on flow, focus, and immersive behaviors that can be leveraged to the workplace. And finally, we are aware that there might be maladaptive behaviors as a consequence of playing video games for too much time. So there is a warning sign here to avoid these maladaptive behaviors. And this paper is no free of limitations. One of the limitations is not only a conceptual paper, and the logical next step is to, in advance this research, is to include other dimensions of learning as collaborative learning, co-creation, team building, and collaborative problem solving. These variables have been left behind in sake of parsimonious purpose. What is next? What is in the future research? And we can include a qualitative stage focused on validating the variables, since in every context can be different, and then to test the model using quantitative data. So, to sum up my presentation, we hope that these research questions may help advance the understanding of transferal of managerial skills from video games to the workplace. And that's it for now. Thank you for attending, and have a nice day ahead.